From birth, everything a human sees is assembled in the dark, damp atmosphere of the brain. Known as the visual center, a few cubic centimeters in size. The images of a tiny room and that of the widest expanse of landscape both form in this minuscule area. To put this in perspective, everything we own, our childhood, the schools we went to, our home, work, family, country, briefly, every single detail we have ever seen, all came to be in a small piece of flesh. In the first step in seeing, beams of light enter the eye and pass through the cornea, the pupil, and lens. Light-sensitive cells then convert the light into electrical signals to be sent to the brain. The image that comes from the retina is an upside-down picture of the world, but the brain reverses this accordingly. Signals received from each eye contain all the visual information about the object one perceives. The brain combines the two images received from each eye to create the single three-dimensional image you see. It also chooses out the shapes and colors and determines the distance involved. This entire process takes place in less than 1/10 of a second. Looking at what has been described so far, we are face to face with the most important fact. The eye is composed of countless different sections and layers that include the cornea, iris, pupil, lens, eyelid, nerves connecting the retina to the brain, and countless other structures. All of them can work together only as a whole. In order for the eyes to see, all those structures and tissues must be present at the same time, working in complete and perfect synchronization.
Feel what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. Into this.
"75% of the commercial network television time is paid for by the 100 largest corporations in North America. Some corporations have television budgets that range into the billions per year. Television producers compromise and end up mitigating their desires for those of the advertisers. Thus, television is effectively a private medium for their use only. The longer a person watches television, the more easily the brain slips into alpha level, a slow, steady brainwave pattern in which the mind is in its most receptive mode. Images and suggestions are implanted directly into the mind without viewer participation. An effective hypnosis is induced, and the viewer surrenders to the unending television image stream. Images of television violence stimulate the fight-or-flight instinct. But since it would be absurd to react to television violence, the viewer suppresses the emotion. Viewers are drawn back and forth on cycles of impulse and suppression. When the set goes off, this stored-up energy bursts forth in frantic behavior commonly associated with childhood hyperactivity. Television imagery is jammed together in a steady stream of information, fracturing your attention while condensing and accelerating time. These events would not happen in ordinary life. They are technical alterations only possible within the moving image media. Living in the rapid world of television imagery, ordinary life is dull by comparison, and often far too slow. People who immersed in the surrogate reality of television life deal on a daily basis with a reality totally unlike any that has preceded it. The image stream is a steady, mixed-up stream of real, unreal, and semi-real events. All of these events end up merging with each other and becoming just another set of stored imagery that have all similar reality values.